Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, who's name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. I want to do so Basham, meaning the name, or in the name of YAHAWASHI, which is the name of who the world calls Jesus Christ, our beloved King and Messiah. Also want to give mighty shalom and honor to all the elect elders and all the brothers pushing this truth and this gospel in sincerity and in truth. And tonight I just want to quickly go into an ongoing topic. So something I've been seeing a whole lot in Israel is the Gentiles are the sons of Japheth. And this is taught, pretty much to say that anytime you see Gentiles, it's talking about the sons of Japheth. Well, there's a huge, huge issue with that and problem with that. Because when you have this understanding, you start to look at the scriptures in a particular way. Like we might look at scriptures like Luke 21 and 24, where it said, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, roughly paraphrasing, that's what YAHAWASHI said. And you'll look at that and be like, oh yeah, that's talking about the Japhites. And, in other places, you'll pretty much superimpose that ideology and understanding on the text. But real quick, I'll just show you, who the Gentiles are and what Gentiles mean. All right, so real quick, let's read the book of Genesis, the 10th chapter and the 5th verse. It says, by these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. Right, and in a few verses earlier, it started to name the sons of Japheth. Right. So real quick, let's take a look at this verse 5 in the Hebrew, but we want to pay attention to this word hagoyim or hagoyim, right? So Salaki, it is what we're looking for. So when you look at the Hebrew, it says hagoyim, meaning the Gentiles. Now let's look at this word for Gentiles. Simply put, the root is goyah or goy. Strong's definition, it says apparently from the same root as H1465, a foreign nation, hence a Gentile, also figuratively a trope of animals, or a flight of locusts, Gentile, heathen, nation, people. So just simply put, this also could be in reference to just a people group or a nation. Sometimes it'll be in reference to, foreign nations when it's juxtaposed between, the children of Israel and the Gentiles. But, literally the children of Israel, they would be considered a Gentile because they're a nation, right? So, we understand, that this word for Gentiles is the word goyim or goyim, which just means peoples. So I want to show you something. Let's jump all the way down to verse 32. So let's read verse 32. It says, these are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations, in their nations, and by these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. Right, so let's look at this. Again, it's going to use same word in the Hebrew, ha goyim, the nations, or the peoples, or the Gentiles. Same word. So again, we see same word is used, but it translates into the nations. Why is that? It's simply because nation and Gentile are interchangeable terms that mean people, simply put. So, Israel, we got to stop saying that the sons of Japheth are the Gentiles in the Bible. That's a poor doctrine that we gotta drop. But this won't be enough for some people. So let's continue on to further this thing out, right? Let's go to Judges chapter 4. Let's show Gentiles being someone other than the sons of Japheth in the Bible. So let's start at Judges chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Most High, when Ehud was dead, and YAHAWAH sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan, that reigned in Hazor, the captain of whose whose host was Sisera, which dwelt in Harosheth of the Gentiles." Now, this is important, to get a little bit into the geography of the Bible, but just paying a little bit of attention to what you're reading. We'll see that the subject matter is that the Most High God of Israel, YAHAWAH, he punished us for doing evil, and he gave us into the hand, of the king of Canaan, which was Jabin, who is a descendant of the man named Ham, not Japheth. And his captain, who was Sisera, dwelt in Harosheth of the Gentiles. Now let's look at, what this says about Harosheth real quick. It's Harashath in the Hebrew. And let's look at the usage. It says Harosheth, woodland, a city in the north of the land of Canaan, on the west coast of Lake Merom. So Harosheth is in the land of Canaan. But Harosheth was just called of the Gentiles. Now, who are the Gentiles here? The Gentiles would be the Canaanites. And simply put, this is a clear example showing that Gentiles are also people other than Japheth. We can easily come away with that just reading these two verses. Again, the sons of Japheth do not have a monopoly on the classification of Gentiles. Let's continue on. Let's look at some others being called Gentiles outside of let's close this out. Outside of the sons of Japheth. So let's go to the book. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the book of First Esdras, chapter 8. Let's jump down to 69. All right. Verse 69. It says, "The nation of Israel, the princes, the priests, and Levites, have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, to wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Egyptians, and Edomites." So this is another clear-cut example of the Bible referring to Gentiles as people other than the sons of Japheth. Because right here we got both sons of Ham and Shem being referred to as Gentiles. So, this is another clear-cut example, and I think we could stick a fork just in this topic. And hopefully, Lord willing, whoever hears this is edified, and until next time, say shalom.